揺れが収まったかに思われたおよそ5秒後に発生したさらに大きな揺れで2階建ての家屋が倒壊。
200メーターか300メーターほど阪神高速が倒れています。完全に横倒しになっているといった状況です。
Every year, Japan experiences a multitude of earthquakes. If we include even those tremors that are barely felt, the number surpasses 2,000 annually. And every few years to decades, a significant quake strikes, bringing with it a tragic toll in lives. Today, let's delve into the seismic nation of Japan and understand its relationship with these powerful forces of nature. Why does Japan experience so many earthquakes? Our planet's surface is divided into several massive rock slabs known as tectonic plates, constantly in motion. Japan sits at a juncture where four of these plates meet: the Pacific Plate, the Philippine Sea Plate, the North American Plate, and the Eurasian Plate. The collisions and interactions among these plates release tremendous energy, manifesting as earthquakes. For the Japanese, avoiding earthquakes isn't an option, it's a reality they've learned to live with. Significant earthquakes in Japan and their aftermath. Japan's history is dotted with numerous significant earthquakes, each leaving a mark in its own way. Let's take a closer look at some of these and the profound impact they've had. The Great Kanto earthquake in 1923, with its 7.9 magnitude, wreaked havoc in Tokyo and Yokohama, claiming around 140,000 lives, mostly due to the ensuing fires. This catastrophe was a turning point in Japan's modern urban planning.
おはようございます。ピコピコ通信の松岡由紀です。今日は裏技の日ですよね。すっごくお得な裏技ご紹介します。お楽しみに。今強い地震が起こりました。カメラマン何皆さん。
Fast forward to 1995, the Great Hanshin earthquake struck Kobe, causing widespread destruction and claiming about 6,400 lives.
の前に巨大なアスファルトの高い壁ができています。横倒しになった巨大な高架道路がそのまま左に完全に横倒しになっています。これ高速道路を支えていたのはご覧のように何本も大変太い、鉄線などが入りました、このような基礎なんですけども、
神戸方面にかけて数箇所で橋桁が落ちているという情報もあります。バスはかろうじて道路の端に止まっています。
The quake's proximity to urban centers led to a national reassessment of building codes and disaster preparedness. Then came the 2011 Great East Japan earthquake, a record 9.0 magnitude quake that triggered massive tsunamis and the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear disaster. Approximately 18,000 lives were lost, forever altering the lives of countless others. Yet, with each disaster, Japan has emerged stronger and wiser, its seismic technology advancing, its community bonds strengthening. The evolution of buildings post-earthquake. Earthquakes do more than cause immediate destruction, they also shape the future of architecture and urban planning. Post-disaster, Japan has continuously evolved its building structures and regulations. After the Great Hanshin earthquake, building codes were significantly revamped, demanding greater seismic resilience. Innovations such as base isolation and damping structures became mainstream, evident in landmarks like the Tokyo Skytree and the Shinjuku Government Office. These transformations reflect not just technological progress but a societal commitment to safety and coexistence with nature's unpredictability. The solidarity of the Japanese post-earthquake.
So this is how you go shopping when your town has been hit by an earthquake 4 days ago. It's not safe enough to go inside because the ceilings come down and stuff has come off the shelves. So all the shopping is happening out here. So people queue. You come over here and you get the basics. And
Even amidst devastation, the composed and orderly nature of the Japanese garners global admiration. Following the Great East Japan earthquake, scenes of disciplined queues at supermarkets, despite shortages, showcased a collective respect for order and empathy even in crisis. In disrupted transit systems, stranded individuals showed remarkable calm and cooperation. This harmonious social response, coupled with efficient and organized rescue and support efforts, underscores a culture of mutual assistance and resilience. Earthquakes and daily life in Japan, a culture of preparedness. In Japan, earthquakes are not merely natural occurrences, they are an integral part of life and culture, deeply woven into the fabric of daily living and community spirit. From securing furniture at homes to having emergency supplies ready, from conducting regular drills at schools to establishing robust community networks, the Japanese approach to disaster is not just about survival. It's about sustaining and nurturing the social tapestry that holds the nation together. As we've explored, for the Japanese, living with earthquakes is part and parcel of life, not an exception but a norm. And though they handle these tremors with a certain nonchalance born of familiarity, it's a different story when it comes to more severe quakes and tsunamis. There's this anecdote about a Japanese man traveling abroad. While relaxing in a cafe, an earthquake struck. Accustomed to tremors, he remained calm, recognizing the quake's mild nature. But the locals, unaccustomed to such events, panicked. The man assured them, "This quake is nothing to worry about." To which one local replied, "I'd love to share your calm, but this building is far less reassuring than you imagine." Realizing the difference in building resilience, the man quickly made his way outside. In Japan, unless it's a very old house, buildings rarely collapse due to earthquakes. However, it seems the situation is quite different in other countries. Even so, Japanese people are really crazy.